What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the brand new Transformers Studio Series 95 Nest Voyager class Bonecrusher. A figure that took me by surprise, and I was not expecting this, and I have no idea why they made this figure, but it's just so great. I mean, this figure is mostly for those who missed their chance on number 33, I believe, to get Bonecrusher, and now we have another chance to get him again in this new dark gray paint version. So, in this figure, it'll be the same thing as 33. Unfortunately, I did not pick up that figure, so I won't be doing a comparison in this video about that. But in this video, we're going to take a look at this new figure, take a look at the box art, the figure itself, articulation, comparisons, vehicle comparisons, transformation, obviously, and everything. So, let's get right to the video. I did want to start off with the backdrop and the box art because this is actually very interesting. We can see that we get Nest Bonecrusher, we get the Buzzworthy Bumblebee art, which I think it's alright, but I would really prefer if they put some more live action in it. But we get this nice box art, we get that same backdrop he got in the original figure. And surprisingly, it says Transformers, meaning Transformers number 1. In Transformers number 1, he never transformed into a dark, whatever his car is, but like I guess it'll go. I feel like this guy has more of a Dark of the Moon / Transformers the Ride vibe. I don't know why, but like I'll just call it that. But honestly, the box art is actually really amazing. I really do like the Buzzworthy stuff. 95, this dark backdrop of Bonecrusher. It's not full on black right here. We can see some black, but right here it's some purple and blue and gray. But we can see some nice CGI of Bonecrusher, and I think that looks extraordinary. Right here, he transforms in 33 steps from robot to that weird truck mode. I think it's called a Buffalo or something like that. I'm not so sure. But his iconic movie scene is the Highway Showdown when he fights Optimus Prime. It says right there, Bonecrusher gathers intel on reconnaissance mission disguised as a Nest vehicle. So, in this concept scene, Bonecrusher is disguised as a Nest vehicle, gathering intel on Nest and trying to find out some secrets about the Autobots. Obviously, this did not happen in any of the Transformers films, but I guess it's a nice nod and some really nice concept characters. I really do like this, honestly. I love the idea that they're going for this. I think they should just make like some more popular concept characters and then just end it right there, not make a whole other thing, because like no one's really gonna collect it that much. But now let's get into the figure. So taking a look at the figure, we get a lot of nice details and sculpt work. Obviously the same sculpt as the original figure, so those who have not gotten the figure or do have the figure, you know how the sculpt work is. But those of you who have not gotten the figure, so here's how it looks like. We can see the arms have really nice detailing right here. We can see some nice paint apps right here. We even see a Autobot logo right here as his little bio said he's disguised as a Nest vehicle, so of course it's going to say that. We get some nice details on the arms, and if you do look very closely on this, you can read that it has a Decepticon logo and it says All Hail Megatron, which I think is a really nice nod to the Transformers films, and it's just really great. Right here for the legs, we can see that the design is the same. I really do like the paint apps around this region right here, and I really do like how the waist is and stuff. It does give me those Michael Bay Transformers designs nostalgia in my head. I really do like the paint apps right here. The face, however, I really do like it. Unfortunately, the articulation is not that great, honestly. It just looks back and forth. It won't stay all the way forth, but it'll eventually go up and down, not really, so it just could go side to side. But I really do like it, and if you look very closely, it is very difficult to see, but he does have some red paint apps for the eyes. When you get your figure, you would probably notice if you look really deep into it. From a side perspective, this guy looks great. From back, looks nice. I really do like it. No kibble whatsoever. And I won't count this as kibble because it's like more of the claw that he has in the film, so I think that's all great. So as far as that goes, that is really good. Articulation. Now, articulation, this figure is fairly articulated, yet it is not articulated as well. But he does have a hinge joint right here, a hinge joint right there, so he has like a lot of range on the shoulder. He cannot, unfortunately, rotate this, but he can rotate this area near the elbow. He has range on the elbow, another joint right here or something. But you have to make sure that this is like that. but it's mostly due to transformation. And then for the hand, he can open and close. Unfortunately, not rotate, but that's alright. So, as far as articulation goes, this figure is fairly articulated. The legs have nice articulation. It just goes back and forth. Could do the splits if you wanted to. Has swivel. The knee could bend more than 90 degrees, so I really do like that. Foot rotation, however, sadly there's not much of it on this figure, but it is fairly rotated. And honestly, I am really kind of pissed at this, but there is no waist rotation. I am kind of sad about that. So that's Bonecrusher. That's Bonecrusher for you. Now let's see how he's next to other Transformers from the Bayverse and Nightverse timeline. Starting off with the leader of the Decepticons, Transformers Studio Series 54, Megatron, we can see that he is bigger than Bonecrusher. Obviously, Bonecrusher's claws give him a bit of a height, but obviously, if we were measuring from head to toe, we could see Megatron obviously towers over him. Series Bayverse Starscream, Studio Series 28 Barricade. I really think that this scale looks really nice. Unfortunately, we never saw Bonecrusher stand next to any other Transformer besides Optimus Prime, but I really think that this would really look nice if they showed up in the movie. Right here we have Leader Class Blackout / Grindor, and we can see that this guy is so much bigger than Bonecrusher. We can see this guy absolutely towers over him and makes him look smaller. Even moving Blackout closer to the camera, we can see that he's way bigger than Bonecrusher. And for one final Bayverse comparison, here we have Optimus Prime, the only Autobot Bonecrusher has ever fought one-on-one, and I really think that this is absolutely accurate to how Optimus Prime and Bonecrusher were in the film. When Optimus Prime sliced his head off with his Energon Blade, we could see Optimus Prime was obviously taller than Bonecrusher, but Bonecrusher did stand a chance in the fight against Optimus because he was really strong. As for some more recent Transformers, here we have a comparison with Bumblebee movie Starscream. Obviously, we're never going to see this in live action, but I really hope that we can one day. But like, we can see Starscream is obviously way bigger than Bonecrusher. So an average Voyager class to this Voyager class, how the scale is a bit different. Series Soundwave, again from the Bumblebee film. We're never going to see this live action, but we can see it from a normal Voyager to this Voyager. And finally, Studio Series 90 Galvatron. I think that this actually looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually really attaching to me. I want to put Galvatron with the rest of the Decepticons right next to him. It'll look really cool. So right before we get into this transformation, I did want to show you some ways you can incorporate this claw mechanism. So he does have a bunch of joints in the claws, so you could put them like this, like when he was about to try to grab Optimus with his claws, and I think it looks really nice. Honestly, Bonecrusher standing with these claws right there, I think that looks nice. I might pose him like this, or just keep him in vehicle mode, because I really do like the vehicle mode, not gonna lie, and the claws really look really cool. So I don't know, I could do an Optimus Bonecrusher battle or something like that. So doesn't really matter, but this figure absolutely is the icing on the cake for me. I really do like it. But now let's focus on the transformation. So the transformation for this guy is fairly simple. So the first thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna extend the arms all the way like so, all the way like that. Just right before you transform, just make sure that everything right here is as it was before. I think it was like this. It was something like this. It was something around the lines of this. So just make sure before you transform this guy, make sure that this figure is just how you left it before. Then after that, you're gonna make sure these parts are straight. Just straighten this out. Then you're gonna rotate this arm like so. Rotate that arm like so. Then after that, you're gonna then rotate this whole region down. So there's this second joint right here. So you're not gonna bend this joint, you're gonna bend this joint right here. So you're just gonna do that. Once that is connected like that, you're gonna make sure the arms are facing down like how the feet are. So make sure they do dangle and make sure it is straight. After that, you're gonna then move these arms like so. And move them like so, like that, so that we get this figure in this connected position right there. Then you're gonna rotate the arms all the way around like that, and all the way around like this. So once you have it like that, you're then gonna focus your attention right here. You're gonna bring the arms up, do the same process on that side. So we now have Bonecrusher in this awkward position. Now you're then gonna move the feet out like so, move the feet out like that. Then after that, you're gonna, I believe, rotate the wheel somehow. I'm merely looking off the instructions, and it does seem a bit peculiar. You do not move the wheel. You move this this toe right here. So you can move this inward and move that inward. So once we have that in place, you have your figure like this. So this figure is halfway transformed. So if you heard some paper, that was just the instructions. I'm just looking up the instructions right now. You're then gonna deattach his whole upper torso from his lower torso, like so. It is attached like this. Then after that, you're gonna then get these pieces right here that they were, I believe, they were supposed to be outside, but you're just gonna have them inside right now. Then you're gonna lift this plate right here between his legs. After that, you're gonna focus your attention right here. Bend the knee almost 90 degrees. Do the same process right here. Bend the knee almost 90 degrees. After that, you're gonna then focus in on the feet. So, or wait, no, you do not bend the knee. You're just gonna bring the foot up, and then after that, you're gonna bring this down right here. So you're gonna have this in this position. So you're gonna bring this foot up now, and bring this down. So once you have that, you can see how the car form is almost forming and everything. After that, you're gonna it's a bit complicated. The instructions do look kind of weird. So you're then gonna focus on this side, do the same process that we did, and then after that, you're gonna connect them, I think, or something. I don't know. It does look quite peculiar. I'm just gonna cut this part out of the video. And so after examining the instructions, I did notice this. You're gonna make sure the legs rotate like so. Make sure they rotate like this. Then after that, there's this hinge joint right here with the wheels, and this hinge joint right here. So there we get the legs together like so. We now get the legs together, and then if you do want to, you can already attach them if you want to already. I will do so already, because why not? And then after that, you're going to get this region, disengage it from this part, and this region, disengage it from that part. So once you have that, you're going to then fold this piece up and click it right there. Same process right here, fold this piece up and click it right there. Now we can see how the car form is already forming. So after that, you're then going to get the arms, and then you're going to then put them down, I believe. That's how it shows in the instructions. Or you get the waist part or something. You're gonna get this piece right here. So either way, you're just gonna fold the part down or something. So not sure, but it is kind of weird, this transformation, honestly. I'm honestly very stumped at this transformation. It is actually bothering me at this point. Doesn't tell me anything about rotating the figure or anything. It just shows me that I'm gonna put the pieces down. Like, I have no idea how to do this. But it does look like I'm supposed to make sure that they connect somehow. Disengage a piece around here somewhere. Let me just find it. It is actually very hard. I'm gonna have to just look at the instructions real quick. So then you're gonna do this. So now we have that connected, and then you're gonna then attach the arms like so. So now the transformation seems a bit easier now. Now it's understandable. Now we can see how this car form is forming already. So once we have that piece connected, you're then gonna get the bottom piece right here, and you're just gonna push it in right there. So you're just gonna This transformation is honestly the worst I have ever had. I honestly hate this transformation, but it is in fact quite hard to do, but at the same time quite easy at the same time. There's just some things, just some logic here that I need to use or something. So once you have that connected, you connect these pieces right here. So we have that connected, and then now this tab that I showed you earlier, you're gonna reconnect it once again. And one problem I did have is that this one tab right here that I'm showing you right here did not stick properly, and it's really hard. I just sometimes just keep it pressed for a while to see what will happen, but nothing has happened. It keeps disengaging. I'm not so sure if that's a universal issue with this figure or if that's just my figure just being like that. So once we have that connected, you're then gonna focus your attention in on the claws right here. You're gonna make sure that they do face forward like this, and then when you extend them like so, they connect to one another like this, and then that the blades do in fact just make one whole blade like a shovel. So you're then gonna attach it in this little slot right there. It's kind of hard to see. Let me just move the camera a little bit right there. So you're just gonna attach it right there. You can make a shovel, or you can make this weird thing. I like the weird thing sometimes. It's just I don't know why. It just looks kind of cool. And then now this region, I have no idea. I think I made a mistake in the transformation or something. Not sure. I'm pretty sure I did. But this region is supposed to go somewhere in there. And then this is supposed to go in here. Like so. I think that did it. So I did realign the pieces slightly to see what would happen, and I think it does work, but at the same time it is a little bit complicated. So I hate this figure. I am really hating on the transformation of this figure. It is actually frustrating me. But I'll just speed run through this, and then we'll see the finished part. After a long time, I finally transformed Bonecrusher correctly. I just needed to realign some of the region around here, push it in and stuff. But honestly, looks a little funky right now, but this figure is absolutely one of the best figures. I know everything but the transformation is good. I hate the transformation. It's just a little, I just don't like it that much. I don't know why. It just feels so weird. But this figure, I really do like it. The Autobot Nest logo, we see All Hail Megatron, the hidden Decepticon logo right there. But if you do pay attention here, All Hail Megatron, the A in all is actually a 4. The A in Hail is actually, the A is a 4, and I think the I is actually a 1. I'm not so sure. And then we could tell this says Megatron because the E looks like, the 3 looks like an E. The 9 looks like a G, the A looks like a 4, and then the T does look like a 7. So we can see like the hidden details. All Hail Megatron. I really do like that. And honestly, this figure looks really nice. From the top perspective, it looks nice. The hook looks really cool. And now let's just bring in another Transformer. The only Transformer we saw next to him in Transformers the movie, being Barricade. And we can see that I think this looks accurate to how a police car and this car would scale one another. I think it looks really nice. The detail on Bonecrusher looks great. If we take a look at the front part of Bonecrusher, we can see that we have some nice headlight details. We get some nice engine details. The top looks really nice. Nest, like I showed you, and right here we get some back headlights, and we can see the arms hidden right here. So that's Bonecrusher for you. Now let me give you my final thoughts of this figure. Oh, honestly, this figure is absolutely one of the best Transformers. I'm not going to say the best, but it's a really nice Transformer. Transformation, I hate it, but everything else is great. The details on this figure is great. You can buy this guy at any Target or on Hasbro Pulse for about $30-ish. So that about concludes the video. Thank you all for watching. Please please subscribe. I do recommend this figure, and until my next review, I will see you then. Thank you all for watching.